You with Ngati TV, we're at the Otani Domain on the day of the game between Ngati Porou East Coast and Central Hawke's Bay, and with me I have Chris Richardson, father of Jack, who is playing for Ngati Porou East Coast today. Richie, great to have you. Thanks very much for sort of giving us an interview and a little bit of an insight to being the father of a rugby player playing for the Ngati Porou East Coast. That's pretty cool, I reckon.
Well, thank you, Dennis. It's good to be here. It's a pretty awesome day. Onga lad myself, so here we are on Onga TV and at Otani, and East Coast boys are down here, and son Jack's playing, so it's pretty exciting stuff for sure. It's excellent.
Yeah, just getting back to the fact that you're an Onga lad, you grew up in Onga, and you had many a good day growing up in Onga. Got up to a lot of mischief, I hear, but they were great times, eh? I grew up in Onga and I've got fond memories as well.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty special place, especially for growing up. I brought my boys up on my pukaro, but we looked at moving back out to Onga for that very reason. I'd look back on my childhood and we had some great days there. Pretty awesome place. So it's good.
Yeah, and it's real go ahead at the moment. I mean, it's growing all the time, just like all other rural places in Central Hawke's Bay and across the country.
For sure. Got through this bad time like everyone else has, and hopefully it's all onward and upwards from here, Dennis. So hopefully it's a good day. What do you reckon today?
Yeah, I think that times have been difficult, but it's great that we can get out on a day like today and see everyone with a smile on their face and feel the warmth of the sun on their back and just enjoying things again. And because I didn't delve too much into that with Jack being a fencer up on the coast, but he gave us a little insight into what things were like. But as I said to him, we move forward and days like this help look after everyone. Yeah,
for sure, definitely. It's all about just coming together. Good community thing here today. There's so many people I haven't seen here for years, so it's just a great catch-up, isn't it?
It's tremendous, and I take my hats off to the organisers of this day in particular, let alone what Dill and Jackie have done with the Central Hawke's Bay rugby side, getting that up and running. It's just so great because I believe that Ngati Porou East Coast is held dear in a lot of people's hearts across the country. It's just, we love the passion that they have, the culture that they have, and it's just a great part of the country.
There's loads of people in CHB that whānau back on the coast. A lot of people down here from up there or have roots back to there. So I think it's a pretty special type of team, I reckon.
And how do you feel about having Jack away up on the coast? You get up there a bit yourself?
Yeah, no, we shoot up there as much as we can. Before Cyclone, we got up there reasonably regularly, got four moko up there, so to get up there every 3 weeks, we used to try and do it, 3 or 4 weeks was perfect. Obviously been a bit more difficult in the last 6 months, 4 months, with the rain, as more difficult than anyone else, I guess, but we love going up there, as often as we can.
Yeah, and Jack's done really well. We alluded to the fact that he did a gateway a couple of years with me, and we worked together on Clovelly.
That's right.
And then he went to Smedley Station, and it all took off from there for him as fencing wise.
Yeah. Well, he left Smedley to work in Pakiuro Station up in Ruatoria. So after sort of 18 months or so of doing that, he sort of sold all his dogs and went fencing. So that's what he's been doing ever since. So he's been up there for quite a while now. Must be 10, 11 years, something like that, I guess. Yeah.
And very well tutored. I mean, God, I'd love to get up and see some of his fences, and he said some that are still standing. But anyway, no, he was well tutored, and no doubt he's doing a tremendous job up there. Hey, Richie, tell me about the time when you knew that Jack would be coming to McLean Park, Napier, and playing in a Ranfurly Shield game. What were your and Bridgie's thoughts then?
Geez, I don't really know. Obviously, we're pretty stoked, pretty excited. We're to be honest, very proud. Obviously, get up there and watch your boy run out on McLean Parks, something, that's pretty exciting stuff. So, we're pretty proud of that time, for sure, definitely.
Yeah, I was so rapt to see him run out on the park that day against the boys in black and white, and Yeah, it's great. I have memories of the coast coming down for a Ranfurly Shield Challenge in the early 2000s, and there was a massive. There can't have been anyone left back on the coast.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember that
Yeah,
game?
I do. Yeah, I was a lot young then, obviously, but yeah, I do remember that game was packed. Yeah, no, it's pretty packed this time too. You know, back on Jack. You know, you grow up and looking at idolising the Magpies. I want to be a Magpie one day, and I guess next best thing is playing against them, isn't it? So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. No, just getting back to that day and the Ranfurly Shield Challenge prior. I remember sitting in the Harris stand and looking across to what was still a Mackenzie stand, I think then,
Yeah.
and there was just a sea of pale blue.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
massive.
Yeah, no, it was an incredible day. Never forget it, actually. You see shorts of it on TV now and again, don't you? And the historical stuff, and it's, yeah, you remember saying, yeah, I was there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nah, pretty special. And it's, I don't know, they get a following wherever they go, really. We generally follow Jack around quite a few games that aren't, you know,
Yeah.
anything that's within 5 or 6 hours we'll drive to.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, we don't bother. But, yeah, they're pretty popular wherever they go, really. It's one of those sides, isn't it? Yeah.
Good on you. Great parent, great supporter, and
Good on you.
hey Richie, thanks very much for
Cheers,
giving us your time. And if
Oh, you're welcome.